on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Drip, way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I be over here where the bosses be. Pockets on thick, cause I eat my greens. Way too hot, 3,000 degrees. No pictures, please, cameras flashing, I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the one they wanna be still. And I'm a queen, yeah, keep it real, yeah. I keep my circle tighter than an earring piercing. I look like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. And they all wanna come to my yard, ice me out and leave me alone. You know I be popping off, switching lanes, swiping cars. They throwing them bags at me, cause obviously I am a star. Run up a check with me, I'll make it rain, I got the funds. That's what I do for fun, I know that you want some. So stop playing games and go run and get you some. I got beauty and brains, I ain't no plain Jane. Cost a lot to maintain, but it ain't a thing. Let's be for real, I'm way too cute to be broke, had to fix it. I'm the captain of the ship, pulling my weight like I'm into fitness. All about my business, feeling myself, I get a witness. A1 treatment like a mistress, dunking on them, I don't miss. I look like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. One thing about me, I stay fly. One thing about me, I'm down to ride. One thing about me, I was born to shine. One thing about me, I'ma get mine. I look like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. I look like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long.
You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in a bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller with stag. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in a bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller with stag. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. I'm trying to cop a milli while I keep my soul intact. Been through a lot, I learned to adapt. Never let struggles make me snap. Around the world, about to be on maps. Got a cute face, but it seemed like a trap. Pockets on glow, soul on no. In a chateau, counting that big dough. Your spirit on the gurney, about to plateau. Snake in the grass, reap what you sow. Lurking in leaves, hiding in trees. Spotlight on now, you can't sneak. Lip online, now you can't speak. You a real one out here moving weak. Private jet, don't take care, you see. Audacity, two-step to me. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in a bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller with stag. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. No rollie on wrist, but it is my time. Diamond out the mud, yes, in her prime. Supernova, can't block my shine. 10-hour days, can't top my grind. Cross on neck, this is my sign. Knowing the move, cause I am divine. Got big chalice, bring me wine. Yo, AI looks made in design. In real life, I am so fine. Cozy feet up and recline. Something different, you can't define. Bad vibes, I don't subscribe. Real ones only by my side. Stay humble, don't die with pride. Pride, pride, pride.
century. Internet, blow up. Superstar, don't touch. Showing off, causing a frenzy. She leaving an imprint in your memory. Energy, focus. Superstar, glow up. Superstar, glow up. Fit drip so sick, man, I'm all throw up. Yeah, take it in, don't rush. Need 10 hours sleep, yeah, just woke up. Blessings on blessings, just keep coming on at me high speed. Check out the positive man like it's Nike. Hottest headline or the festival. 100 racks for a piece of my schedule. They all thought I was delusional, but I'm a manifesto of miracles. Best dress, I'm on the list on the internet. Upload a clip and hit me a lick. Oh.
The road to 10-0 continues tonight for the Centerburg Lady Trojans here at home in the Coliseum as they welcome for the second time this season the Mount Gilead Lady Indians. A win here would get them to 10 wins in conference, 15 overall on the year, and they're looking to do that tonight in front of a great home crowd wearing pink tonight. We'll be back live and free on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
We all need help sometimes dealing with everything life throws at us. As outdoorsmen, spending time in nature, hunting, fishing, and cooking with the buddies we love are great ways to reset and decompress. Man Therapy is a platform designed for men, by men, to help us sort through stress, anxiety, depression, or any other puzzles we're dealing with. Get a rundown of how you excel and where you can improve your mental health by taking Man Therapy's 20-point head inspection. It's free, it's anonymous, and it could be your first step towards becoming a happier, healthier man. Learn more at mantherapy.org.
On me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant.
Time now for your pregame show, brought to you by Morrow County Jobs and Family Services. My name is Jonathan Langdon with you live and free from the Coliseum for this one between the Lady Indians of Mount Gilead and the Lady Trojans of Centerburg. Let's go ahead and take a look at both of these teams before we get started with things, starting with the visiting Mount Gilead Lady Indians. They are 4-14 on the year, 0-10 in KMAC play. They've lost their last 5 matches. They just came off of a sweep that did not go their way yesterday against Ridgedale. And then they also played a conference game last Thursday against East Knox that went to 4 sets. They also went 4 sets that last game before that against Colonel Crawford. So a couple of tough losses for them. They look to bounce back in a big way here against Centerburg. Their player spotlight for today. We're going to go with a couple of freshmen today. So for Centerburg, you're going to see a freshman, but the freshman for Mount Gilead is Kylie Whipple. She's had back-to-back career nights, 28 digs in each of her last 2 games before that Ridgedale game, actually. No statistics on that Ridgedale game quite yet, but against East Knox, and it wasn't Colonel Crawford, it was Cardington that they played there 3 games ago. In those 2 games, Whipple had 28 digs each. She's the libero for this team. She's been really coming on as she's gotten acclimated with high school play. So Kylie Whipple is our player to watch for this Mount Gilead team. You see her warming up right there. It's just going to get better for her as the years go by. This freshman year, it's been a little bit tough, just 4 wins on the year, but that is improvement compared to last year when they went 0-22, and having her on the team for years to come should be a big help. I know it says senior there on the screen, but she is indeed a freshman. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Centerburg, because the Centerburg Lady Trojans, you don't get 14-2 on accident, and that's definitely the case here with Centerburg. They have not been here on accident. 9-0 in the KMAC. They've just been a phenomenal program for the last couple of years, and they're looking to remain perfect, and it looks like they're going to be able to do so if they can get past, of course, here tonight. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but they've got one more matchup against Fredericktown towards the end of the season. That could really decide where they're going to be record-wise at the end of the year. So 4 wins straight for them. They lost to Heath a couple of weeks ago, but they have had pretty good fortunate play in their last 3 conference games. So 14-2 is the record they stand at, backed up by their head coach, Abigail Boudneau. For their player spotlight, we told you it was going to be a freshman. It's Sedona Weisbrod, number 8. So she is a do-it-all Swiss Army knife type player. 2.8 kills per set, that's second on the team. And then 213 assists, that is second on the team. And for digs, she is 4th with 123. So nothing that really catches your eye up towards the top of the conference. Assist-wise, though, 213, that's 5th in the conference, but she still is behind her teammate, Josie Dawes. But looking forward for this team, she is going to be a huge piece, just like we mentioned with Whipple. So there she is getting warmed up, or sitting on the side as Mount Gilead has the floor. So Weisbrod, the freshman, she is looking and primed to have a big game here tonight. So we're going to take a quick break and come right back. We got about 3 minutes until starting lineups and national anthem will take place. We'll take a break. Be here right back, live and free on the OH Report. Welcome back to the Coliseum as we get set for this one between Mount Gilead and Centerburg in KMAC action. Gonna wrap up our pregame coverage, just reading you some of the lineups, or the rosters for each of these teams. So my Centerburg roster here has them in year order. So starting off with number 4, Julia Orndorf, number 21, Chesney Farrell, and number 11, Josie Dawes. Those are the 3 seniors on this team. And then you jump all the way down to sophomores, no juniors on this team. You've got Molly Kane, who wears number 3. She'll be the libero today. Zoe Evans wears number 5. Bailey Blakesley wearing number 6. And then you jump down to Cara Ross, Allie Nicholson, and Addison Williams. All 3 of them are sophomores as well. And then 2 freshmen on this team. Sedona Weisbrod, our player spotlight, wears number 8. And number 14, Jasmine Larimore, rounds out the lineup for Centerburg. And then for Mount Gilead, their roster has a lot of youth as well. So number 1, Kylie Whipple, our player spotlight for Mount Gilead, is just a freshman. She'll play libero today. Kylie Rigdon will also play up. She's on the JV roster, but she is in the lineup for the varsity team. She is a sophomore. Olivia Long is the leading attacker for this Mount Gilead team. She wears number 11, the senior. Another senior, Cameron Travis, wears number 13. Faith White, the setter, wears number 15. And then you jump down to juniors, Lindsay Ayers and Brooklyn White, who wear number 17 and 19 respectively. The junior, Katie Oliver, wears number 23. And then 2 more juniors, Cassidy Irwin and Abby Leonard. Irwin wears number 25 and Leonard number 28. And I also see there in the lineup, number 24, sophomore Kenley Trainer, who is also on the JV roster and has jumped up to varsity for this match. Trainer has not played a match yet. Rigdon, I believe, has played 6 sets so far this season. We'll see if she gets an appearance here tonight. So now PA announcers getting to the lineups that we just shared with you. So we'll kind of just talk a little bit about these 2 teams. If you missed our pregame, Centerburg is 14-2 overall, 9-0 in the KMAC. This would be their 10th win if they can pull it off, obviously, here tonight. And they have won 4 consecutive after losing to Heath a couple of weeks ago in 3 sets. Interesting fact about Centerburg, all of their matches thus far this season have been sweeps. 16 straight sweeps. They've lost 2 of them, one of them to Heath and the other one to, I believe it was Olentangy. And it was just Olentangy, no Orange or anything like that. Just a regular Olentangy High School, and that's a big-time school, as all of those Olentangy districts are. So Centerburg with the loss there and the loss to Heath. But conference play, they've been flawless. And they're looking to keep that streak alive here tonight with the home crowd behind them. One final huddle for the Lady Trojans, wearing pink today because with it being October 1st, it starts Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Typically something you see first in the NFL when you see all those accessories by the players where they wear pink. But girls volleyball beating them to it today on October 1st. The libero Molly Kane checks in for Mount Gilead. Wearing number 3, she'll wear black tonight. And wearing yellow for Mount Gilead, Kylie Whipple will get in now as Leonard will check off. So time to get ready for set number 1. And before we do, want to thank our sponsors bringing us here tonight, live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to Webb's Marathon and Automotive, Morrow County Jobs and Family Services, the Mount Vernon Health Center, Monarch Title Services, Panchos Tacos, and the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. We are underway. High set. This will be swung on by Irwin. Dug up by Kane. Weisbrod to the middle. Evans. Dug by Whipple again. And a back row attack. Gets over the net. Long first volley here to start. Far side swing. Cross the court. And into the net. That will go. It'll fall down. Point first for Mount Gilead. So a 50-50 at the net. Lindsay Ayers. Saw her last week when I was doing the Mount Gilead game against Fredericktown. at the reservation. She had a couple kills, had a great game. There's a swing that sails out of bounds by Faith White, so we're tied back up at 1. But yeah, Ayers, number 17 for Mount Gilead. She played really well last week, kind of riding that momentum into today. Back to serve here is Josie Dawes. She usually starts the serving for Centerburg. Has done so every match this season. Near side swing, getting through the block. There's our player spotlight, Sedona Weisbrod. 2-1. Centerburg with the lead. Last time they played Mount Gilead, the set number 1 score was 25-0, so that might explain a little bit of the celebration there by Mount Gilead on their first point as Whipple goes into the bleachers to try to get that ball. Can't quite do it. 3-1 now the score. First ace of the night goes to Josie Dawes. High serve, that dipped quickly as well. White, the bump set to the back row, that'll go into the net. 4-1. After a great first volley by both sides, Mount Gilead hasn't been able to get it over too well. Mount Gilead has scored, Centerburg has scored the last 4. Up the middle, tough one in the net. Irwin tried to tap it to the left of her, and it stayed on their side. Zoe Evans with the contest forcing that. Dawes, her 6th serve in a row. Whipple, White, back row, and that will sail out of bounds. 6-1 Centerburg. As Olivia Long, who's kind of stuck in the back row right now, she's the leading attacker for this Mount Gilead team. This is not the greatest rotation for Mount Gilead, and you're seeing it here with these 7 straight points. Dawes again. That time up, but tight to the net. It is blocked. Still going. Near side, another block, this time for Mount Gilead. Another swing, Orndorf. Dug up by Long. 3rd hit. Nobody knew who was going to get it. Ultimately, it was over by Ayers. Evans tries to go. Down the line, no touch. It's out of bounds. Mount Gilead scores their 2nd of the match. Back to serve the setter, the lefty, Faith White. Back set by Dawes, near side swing, and it's down right underneath Whipple. Good job by Orndorf to find the spot. And now the serve will come from the attacker. Julia Orndorf has had a fantastic season, leads the team in kills. White, tight set up the middle. Ayers couldn't quite grab it. 7-point lead already here for the Lady Trojans. That sails out of bounds. Mount Gilead will score their 3rd. So here's the junior Cassidy Irwin. Irwin, the top blocker for this team, has 29 of those. Actually, no, 39. He's 39 blocks this season. Far side, Blakesley. That one is off the block. Ayers way into the net that time. Just kind of lost touch of where she was on the floor. And that will make the score 10-3. Here's Molly Kane. Last time we were here, Molly Kane was our MVP in their sweep of Fredericktown, as she gets an ace right there. But yeah, that was a very good game here at the Coliseum a couple of weeks ago. That was kind of their bounce-back game after losing to Heath in 3 sets. That ball just gets over the tape, and it taps down for another point. 12-3, 9-point lead. As I was saying, in that masterclass game against Fredericktown, it was their defense that really helped them out. They won some really long volleys. And also, a lot of aces helped them in that match, too, just like they are right now in set number 1 of this game. It wasn't just Kane that played really well. The whole team played well, obviously, but also Bailey Blakesley, number 6. Someone to keep an eye out on. She had a great game against Fredericktown in their biggest test thus far in KMAC play. There's a nice swing on the outside. Point scored by Sedona Weisbrod. A lot of dip on that serve. Good job by White to almost stay out of the net. They'll call her at the last second. Yeah, you could see it shake a little bit there, and we're going to have a timeout called by Mount Gilead with their coach, Lindsey Wyeth. So for Mount Gilead, this is a game that likely won't go their way. 15-3, down 12 here in the first set. This is where you got to learn, because next year you want to take a leap. You want to try to win yourself a KMAC game against some top competition. They still, in the last 2 years, have not won a KMAC conference game, but it is coming for this team. They've had some great competition with some of the opponents more down towards their level. Of course, Centerburg is a fantastic team with state tournament expectations. But you got to build off of something, and that could very well be tonight for Mount Gilead if they can really fight and stay close in a couple of these sets. Out of the timeout, we are still at Molly Kane on the service line. That ball falls through, and Ayers kind of let that go. Thought the back row was going to take care of it. 16-3. And that's not what you like to see if you're Coach Wyeth out of a timeout. See Whipple really far back from Mount Gilead. She'll have to dump in to grab that. Long free ball by Long. Set by Dawes. Back set to Blakesley. Standing swing dug up by Whipple. White is going to go to Ayers. That rolls almost in. Good job by Centerburg to recover and score a solid point. The dig there by Orndorf and the swing by Weisbrod. And that falls inbounds, perfectly placed by Molly Kane. And that serve also falls in, kind of finding the gaps here. Centerburg playing it between two Indians and making them think about it. Neither of them called for the ball there, Mount Gilead. It's 19-3, and the timeout hasn't helped much. That goes off the tape and also falls down. So many aces here in set number 1. A long run at the service line for Molly Kane. She's going to serve again, and that one will stay in. Whipple receives. White to Long. And she doesn't hit it cleanly. It was close to the line, but still out of bounds. 21-3. Kane continues. White sets again to the back row. Long. Good dig by Kane. Back set. Blakesley. Another dig by Whipple. Near side, Ayers out of bounds. Yeah, there is a touch, though, so Mount Gilead will score. Touch off the block gives Mount Gilead 4 now in this set. Orndorf receives. Dawes sets near side. Good block. Solo there by Long. Back row swing by Centerburg. Reset for Mount Gilead. Long over the block. Orndorf. Dawes. Far side. Blakesley roll shot, and it falls down. 22-4. So far, it's been the combination of serves from Kane and Dawes, and also the attacking play of Sedona Weisbrod. Another serve by her. That one kept up by Ayers. Set from White, and a free ball from Leonard. Leonard up the middle here for Mount Gilead. They're going to stay away from her. Pretty good blocker, number 28. Ball is tapped down by Larimore. That will get the kill, 23-4. Jasmine Larimore, who is number 14 on my roster, but I do know that's her 16. Probably just a number she got for those pink shirts. Timeout again called. Second one for Mount Gilead, as we are 2 points away from an early set number 1 win. Quick huddle for Centerburg. They just want to try and take care of business here. There's a lot to talk about, though, for Mount Gilead. Out of the timeout, Weisbrod serves. Tests Mount Gilead's back line. They had to play that. Good job by White to send it over. But Weisbrod will set up for Larimore. Dug up nicely there by Whipple. Up the middle again. This one's just tapped down by Larimore. Free ball by White. Weisbrod back set this time. That's Chesney Farrell in. Tough one there by Whipple. Will give game point, set point, to Centerburg, who takes a 20-point lead here in set number 1. And that ball will land out of bounds, and there is set number 1. 25-4. As we take a break and come back live and free on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
The OH Report would like to thank Webb's Marathon and Automotive, Morrow County Jobs and Family Services, the Mount Vernon Health Center, Monarch Title Services, Panchos Tacos, and the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation for presenting today's matchup between the Centerburg Lady Trojans and the Mount Gilead Lady Indians. Set number 1 went to Centerburg big time, 25-4, and here we are. Not too far into this match, already in the second set. So Centerburg will get us started here. It was Mount Gilead that got the first serve. But here is Josie Dawes. We'll get us underway again. And that's an ace. Good start for Centerburg. Good jump serve. Whipple just couldn't grab it cleanly. Went off the platform away from her setter. Whipple an overpass. Back set. Swung on by Weisbrod. Good dig by Ayers. Kane in system here to the middle. And Zoe Evans is going to get her first kill of the night. Evans, just a sophomore. Tallest player on the roster. Ayers receives, White set, and Long goes down the line. Good job by her. Also nicely done by Weisbrod to clean that up. Over by Irwin, another dig by Weisbrod. Backside, Orndorf, that will go out of bounds. I think it hit the antenna as well. So 4-0. High serve. It looked a little weird, but it worked for Mount Gilead. Back row swing, Blakesley. Dug up by Whipple. Set, White, near side, Ayers. Off the block, still up by Blakesley. Free ball for Centerburg. Ayers receives. Near side, Olivia Long trying to get her night going. Back row attack, Blakesley. Over the block of Irwin. And coming in, White. Took that one away from Whipple. 5-0 Centerburg. White will set this one for Irwin, and it falls down in the campfire. First point of the set for Mount Gilead. Able to squeeze it through that block that was a little late to forming. So back to serve here will be Olivia Long. Line drive into the net. 6-1. That ball tapped down. Good job by Irwin to keep it alive. And this will be a free ball. Kane, Dawes, Weisbrod off the block. Kane keeps it up. Near side now, Blakesley off of Irwin, and it falls behind Ayers, who didn't know where the ball was. See there, just the confusion. And Long couldn't get there in time. That ball bounces around a couple of times awkwardly. Another point for Centerburg, 8-1. Free ball by Oliver. Dawes up the middle to Evans. That was a rocket. It went off the face of Oliver, and we're still going. Great dig by Whipple. This will be a big point if Mount Gilead can score it. It's a free ball, though, from Irwin. Sets up Centerburg's offense. Back set, Blakesley. Nice dig. And we're still alive here in this volley. Whipple with the nice effort. Far side, Weisbrod takes 2 touches off the block and almost gets over. There was a violation, but even if there was no violation, didn't get it over the net. Great volley there by both sides, especially Mount Gilead. 8-point lead, though, for Centerburg. Tough reception, and again, keeping it over. Dawes goes to Weisbrod, and Weisbrod a little frustrated. She's had some good swings, just hasn't been able to get any kills off of them. 10-1 now the score. Received by Whipple. Oliver, nice spot there for White to kind of just tap it over. Blakesley here jumps up. Kind of a punch up by Whipple. Dumped by Irwin. And back row here, Kane with a free ball. Set up, it goes behind Irwin. Just missed her intended target, White. Starting to see Mount Gilead put up some solid attacks here in set number 2. Just haven't been able to get the defense set up into their offense. Weisbrod goes and meets that one in the air. She is blocked by the combination of Irwin and White. In for the first time, junior Cameron Travis, number 13. Received by Kane. Set Dawes and blocked again. It looked like that might have gone out of bounds. Kane played it anyways just in case, and that results in a Mount Gilead point. So 2 in a row here for the Lady Indians. They're starting to put some attacks together. Roll shot by Evans is going to score. Zoe Evans with her second kill. She'll go to the bench. Checking in, Jasmine Larimore for the front row, wearing number 16 today. Tough one at the net. It bounces off the tape, and it was last off the Indians. 13-3, 10-point lead. Right around where they got that similar lead in the last set. This one sent over. Overpass by Travis. Libero set, cross swing. Kept up by White. Second hit wasn't there. It was this exact rotation where things started to get ugly for Mount Gilead. Can they bounce back and get themselves out of it here? Weisbrod runs and meets the ball. That goes into the net for Mount Gilead. A tough spot to set for White. 15-3. Molly Kane had a good run at the service line. Last set, looks like there's another one brewing. Bullet of a serve received by Whipple. Back set. Irwin punches it down, and she's going to get the kill. Usually see her up the middle, but right there she was able to get to that outside, and the dig by Centerburg not able to do much. As Irwin, after the kill, will go back and serve. Star Jr. for the Indians. Weisbrod's kind of been all over the court running after sets. That time she's able to catch up to one and put it down. So kill for Weisbrod. Back to serve now she goes. 16-4. Lady Trojans very well on their way to their 15th win overall in the year and 10th win in the conference. Another good serve by Weisbrod, received by Whipple. Near side set. Tapping it down is Abby Leonard. Able to just get up there with the left hand and put it in a bad area for Centerburg. Weisbrod sets near side. Blakesley is going to score there. Lead is up to 13 for Centerburg. Here is Bailey Blakesley. And nobody goes after the ball for Mount Gilead, so 19-5, the score moves to. Two-hand tap. Libero set to Orndorf. One-handed dig by Whipple. And the ball just not able to get sent over by Ayers. Good effort, though, by both Whipple and Long to give the opportunity to Ayers, just couldn't hit it cleanly. And now we're going to see a timeout called by Mount Gilead. Timeout brought to you by Panchos Tacos. Panchos Tacos both in Belleville and in Mount Vernon. So looking forward for Mount Gilead, they've got 2 games at the end of the season against some teams lower in the standings in the KMAC where they could potentially steal a win and get their first KMAC victory in 2 seasons. They've got Danville on the road. That's the unfortunate part. Both of them are on the road. So you go to Danville on October 8th, so next Tuesday. And then you've got Cardington on the road, not too far away from Mount Gilead. You've got them next Thursday. So Mount Gilead, they've got to be looking at these 2 games as good opportunities to kind of propel themselves into next year. Cardington, when they played last time, that went to 5 sets. It was just that Mount Gilead couldn't finish it out. I believe the final set went 15-7. Just couldn't get their rhythm going as that ball goes out of bounds here at the Coliseum, 21-5. It's just so hard when you fall behind, especially in the 5th set when you only go to 15. It's a lot more points you got to win back. Got to make sure you're locked in for the 5th set. Weisbrod to Larimore, taps it over the block of Leonard. Nobody there to help for Mount Gilead. 3 points away from a set 2 victory. They won the first set 25-4. They're sitting 22-5 here. Free ball from Whipple, the freshman libero for Mount Gilead. The freshman setter gives to Orndorf. It's off the block. Another 2-hand shove keeps Mount Gilead in this point. And there we're going to see a replay of this. It's a violation on Mount Gilead, and it looked like Olivia Long with that little extension at the end was the violation called by the official on the floor. 23-5 sits the score now. Long overpass. Orndorf, Weisbrod to Larimore, left-handed tap. Ball is sent back over. Good job by White to get there. Orndorf into the net. Mount Gilead scores again. They're up to 6. Still showing some fight despite being down 17 here in set number 2. Good set by Weisbrod. That goes off the tape. Loses a little velocity, and Ayers had to dive for it. Set point yet again here for Centerburg. Here is Jasmine Larimore, low float serve. Joust at the net, it's won by Evans. White, near side set, long. Still not able to get too much of a rhythm for herself going. The top attacker for Mount Gilead, and not getting there was Oliver on that attack from Centerburg, and that will do it for set number 2. Centerburg up 2-0 here at home, looking for their 10th KMAC win of the season. We'll be back for set number 3 here live and free on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Back for set number 3. Mount Gilead find themselves down 2-0 to Centerburg. First set went 25-4. Second set 25-6. See if the Indians can put up some fight here in the third set, as we'll likely see some reserves check in for Centerburg in this match. This will be a huge win for Centerburg, just milestone-wise, getting up to 10 wins in conference and 15 on the season. We've mentioned that multiple times. And interestingly enough, every win that you get here before October 6th is going to help your case, because that is when the brackets will come out for the state tournament this Sunday. October 6th is where we'll find out where everybody's playing. I think it's very interesting, as here's a serve that just is not going to be able to get over. Centerburg starts this set with the first point. I think it's very interesting that in high school volleyball, the tournament brackets are made before the season is over. It's very different. Although I could say that basketball, both guys and girls, it does the same thing. But it adds for an interesting dynamic, as there's a score. Evans gets the block on Mount Gilead's 2-0. Because you could have a team that does really good, and then after October 6th starts to lose a couple of games. And maybe if you have seeding at the end of the season, they would be down a little bit more. Or maybe sometimes that seeding, you could look at it as there's a point for Mount Gilead. Sometimes you could see that as, okay, now we're set for the state tournament. Obviously, we still want to play and win the conference for some of these higher up teams, but you can start to rest players, get them ready for state tournament. Dawes set near side here. Orndorf dug up by Whipple. Up the middle, Irwin tries to go to the back line. Nicely done but there by Blakesley to receive that. Shove shot and rolling on the ball on the floor was Whipple. She looks okay. Scary stuff there for Kylie Whipple, but she had a laugh the entire time. She's okay. 3-1 is the score. That ball sent over. Evans the first touch. Blakesley the last one. That'll go off the block, out of bounds. Point for Centerburg. 4-1 quickly here in set number 3 as we talk about tournament coming up. So Centerburg, Division 5. They're not ranked. They're not state ranked, but they're definitely close. As it looks like Mount Gilead's going to score here. Good job by the Lady Indians. And the kill by number 19, Brooklyn White, who checks into the game. Here's Irwin with a good serve. Kane. Dawes sets. Blakesley off the block. Dug up by Irwin. And White with a two-handed pushover. Far side, Wisebroad, roll shot. And two players get in the way. Centerburg 5, Mount Gilead 2. But Centerburg not state ranked. They probably won't be once seeding happens. But they're fine with that. They'll have a decent seed in their region because we know that a lot of the teams that are very good here in the state of Ohio, usually, obviously in the cities, and then especially for volleyball, Northwest Ohio just breeds volleyball players. So a lot of those Northwest Ohio cities are going to have some high seeds. Centerburg scores again to make it 6-2. But Centerburg in their region, in their district, have a good chance. Certainly to win the district, maybe even to win the region. Kane with the libero set to Blakesley. Blocked, though, by Mount Gilead. Far side, this time, by Wisebroad. She'll get a kill. 7-2. And then you look at some of the other KMAC teams. You've got Fredericktown that's also playing pretty good. I believe they're Division 4. I may be wrong about that, but I believe they're down a division compared, or up a division, I guess, how you look at it, compared to Centerburg. So that makes things a little bit more difficult on their end. But they definitely can contest for districts. So there's another service ace, this time by Julia Orndorf. Or no, it's Molly Kane back there. Excuse me. Serve up. And see if Whipple can get it over. No, not quite. So service ace again, 10-2 for Centerburg. Dawes sets near side. Blakesley dug up by Whipple. Near side again, this time Ayers. And she's going to score into the net. I believe went Larimore. And Mount Gilead scores their third of the third set. Off the tape there, still keeping it alive. They did get it over, but it looks like they're going to call a lift on Leonard. So we're talking state tournament for Centerburg. And, of course, Mount Gilead, you can't talk about that for them. But you can talk about the improvement they had from last season. They went 0-22 in 2023. a season to forget for sure. And for some people, they'll look at this as a season to forget as well, but it's also a season where you see 4 more wins than you did last year. Centerburg scores again. It's 12-3. So they are up on the upswing as it's now a 10-point lead for Centerburg. It takes time to build up your program, and you see it all the time with schools where they have some down years, and it just takes a couple of years. In all sports, that is. You're seeing that with Mount Gilead and girls volleyball. You're seeing that with Loudonville in football. But with some of the younger pieces that you see with this squad, like Whipple, your libero, who receives a serve, and that will get tapped down by Larimore. 15-3. So you've got Whipple. She'll develop for the next 3 years. You've also got Irwin, a junior, Leonard, a junior, Ayers, a junior. Then a couple of pieces on the JV team that aren't getting time quite yet, but they're developing. So we're in a timeout. And obviously you've got freshmen playing on this team. You're going to have freshmen that play next year. And who knows where they're at in the middle school ranks. It just takes one. You think of Weisbrod for Centerburg. She's been a critical piece as a freshman for this Centerburg team. Her and Larimore both. So Mount Gilead, this is most certainly their toughest game remaining on the schedule. They've only got 4 to go, 3 after this. So they'll play Northmore next on Thursday. That's their final home game of the year. So senior night for Olivia Long and Faith White. Swing by Leonard, up by Orndorf, out of the timeout. Farrell falls underneath and it will sail out of bounds. So a coach's point for Mount Gilead. Katie Oliver able to get that over. Farrell receives. Near side, Blakesley standing swing. Dug up by Whipple. Near side, Long. Nice up by Weisbrod. We'll see another swing, this time by Blakesley. Long at the net. Two-handed shove over. Farrell will take another swing, and that goes through the block. Well done from Chesney Farrell. (16-4). Force some work out of Kane right there by Leonard. Couple touches off the block. And that will just get tapped over. Good job by Long to keep the play alive. Larimore up the middle. Fires away. Free ball by Whipple. Weisbrod, Larimore, the freshman connection. Just not there yet. Out of bounds. Here's Abby Leonard. Good serve by her, and it's going to be an ace. First one of the night for Mount Gilead. That one kind of rolled up on Orndorf. Second serve goes into the net. Centerburg 17, Mount Gilead 6. So Centerburg after this game, they'll go 15-2 on the season, 10-0 in conference. And they've got, compared to Mount Gilead, who has 4 games left, they've got 5 left. Another point for Centerburg. So after this game, Mount Gilead will actually have 3 left, and Centerburg still has 5. So you got Danville on Thursday. That's also here at home. So that's your final home conference game. And then you've got senior night. You'll take on North Union here. That's on Saturday. There's a violation. It looks like it was on Centerburg. And they played on as Orndorf swung and hit Ayers. But the play was dead, and Mount Gilead scores the point. But yeah, you got Danville Thursday, and then you've got senior night, or I guess senior afternoon, because that's going to be a 12 o'clock game against North Union. And then your final conference games, all 3 of them on the road. You've got Northmore, Fredericktown. Those are 2 big games. And then you've got Cardington-Lincoln to end off the regular season. If I'm not mistaken, that Cardington-Lincoln game is a rescheduled game, because I did not see that on Centerburg's schedule at all a couple of weeks ago. I was under the impression that their final game was going to be against Fredericktown for the presumed KMAC championship. But it's interesting now because you add in that Cardington game, and if Centerburg does lose to Fredericktown in the game before, there's a point for Mount Gilead. If Centerburg does lose in that game, the game before Cardington, there's the very slim chance that Fredericktown could win outright if Cardington does the unthinkable. But of course, we're looking way down the road. We still got this game against Mount Gilead that Centerburg is closing out as they reach 20 points. I just personally think the KMAC is going to come down to an interesting finish, to say the least. Ball received by Long. She'll shove this over with 2 hands as well. Dawes sets. Weisbrod cross court. And that will do it for Sedona Weisbrod. Make sure to stay tuned with us because Sedona Weisbrod will be our MVP of this one tonight. We'll get to talk to her a little bit later after the game. Service ace by Orndorf, the senior, as she leads this team to potentially these final 3 points, 22-8. Overpass by Whipple on the serve receive. Blakesley over the block. Free ball by Mount Gilead. Good job by Whipple to chase it. Far side, Weisbrod. That's received as well. Good job by Whipple. Shot the second hit here. Free ball by White. Kane. Dawes. Up the middle. And it will be Mount Gilead's point as Addison Williams is into the game up the middle. She had that swing for them. Into the net goes White, so we're at match point. First set went 25-4. Second set, 25-6. Are we going to see 25-8 here? Over by Orndorf. Received by Whipple. Tight one to the net. White able to keep it away and gives it to Ayers to free ball. Weisbrod to the net and down, and that will do it for tonight. Centerburg takes it in a sweep. The 17th consecutive game for the Lady Trojans that ends in a sweep. They jump to 15-2 on the year, 10-0 in conference play. Make sure to stay tuned. We got post-game coverage. Also, our MVP tonight, Sedona Weisbrod, will join us here live and free on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
We all need help sometimes dealing with everything life throws at us. As outdoorsmen, spending time in nature, hunting, fishing, and cooking with the buddies we love are great ways to reset and decompress. Man Therapy is a platform designed for men, by men, to help us sort through stress, anxiety, depression, or any other puzzles we're dealing with. Get a rundown of how you excel and where you can improve your mental health by taking Man Therapy's 20-point head inspection. It's free, it's anonymous, and it could be your first step towards becoming a happier, healthier man. Learn more at mantherapy.org.
Time now for your Mount Vernon Health Center Player of the Game here from Centerburg. It's a big sweep yet again for the Centerburg team that is now 15-2 on the year. You get your 10th KMAC win here. Congratulations to Sedona Wisebrod. So first of all, kind of just explain the atmosphere here tonight wearing the pink shirts.
Yeah, we had a bake sale tonight for the Cure, and we were just all out there talking to the people, and they were all bringing in money. And we were selling a bunch of treats that we all brought in today, and it was really good and fun. Yeah, so a good fundraiser for your program and just for the Cure as well. Mm-hmm. So talk about today, just kind of a cleanup game against this Mount Gilead team that has struggled this year, but you guys improving to 10-0. How does it feel to kind of get this win and propel yourselves to your last two home games later this week? Yeah, it feels really good. We have a big game on Saturday, and Coach, we've just been working really hard in practice, and we have a bunch of seniors, which really help, which senior night's on Thursday this week. But the seniors just help us a lot because we're such a young team, and they always encourage us and make us feel really good when we're in practice and everything. Okay, so good to know. Senior night Thursday against Danville. So speaking of Danville, that's another conference opponent, so you'll have them at home. But now you kind of get to the more tough part because your last three conference games are going to be on the road. So what's the mentality going for there? We just got to play strong. We know their fans are going to be really loud and everything, but we just got to play strong, play our game. We work really good together, And we just have so many talents. I feel like we just need to use them together and play as good as we can.
Yeah, so final question for you. You can look into the camera. Just give a couple shout-outs to anybody watching on the OH Report.
Shout out to my sister. I miss you a lot. You're in Florida, and I hope you're doing great things down there.
All right. Thank you so much, Sedona. Good job.
Thank you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for.
And as we wrap up our coverage here, brought to you by Morrow County Jobs and Family Services, the post-game show. We had a big one here today between Centerburg and Mount Gilead, and the Lady Trojans get their 15th sweep of the season. Something we mentioned as a fun fact earlier in the broadcast. All 17 games now for Mount Gilead have all been sweeps. So they've won by sweeps and they've lost by sweeps. And it's no different, obviously, here tonight. So 15-2. 10-0 in the KMAC. That's the big milestone for tonight. 10 wins for this Centerburg team, and they're going to look to add a couple of more as they strive for perfection. Danville this Thursday is going to be big for them. That's their senior night, as you heard from Sedona Weisbrod, our MVP, who was with us just a couple of moments ago. So they'll get to celebrate their seniors, just the three of them: Julia Orndorf, Chesney Farrell, and Josie Dawes. So those three will be honored on Thursday. And then looking forward even more for them, on Saturday they'll play a solid team, North Union. That will actually be their final home game, so they're just having senior night for a KMAC game against Danville. And then for Mount Gilead, they play Northmore on Thursday. That'll be another tough matchup for them, as Northmore sits 4th in the conference. But then you've got some other games that you could very well steal to try and get your first KMAC win in 2 seasons. You've got Danville next week on Tuesday, and then you've got Cardington-Lincoln next Thursday. So definitely some games to look forward to for both sides here as we wrap up our coverage on the OH Report. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. My name is Jonathan Langdon. Justin Wilson ran camera for us here tonight, and we're going to thank our sponsors one final time here tonight. Thank you to Webb's Marathon and Automotive, Morrow County Jobs and Family Services, the Mount Vernon Health Center, Monarch Title Services, Panchos Tacos in Belleville and Mount Vernon, and the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. We'll see you next time here on the OH Report.